White-tailed deer are some of the most fascinating animals out there in them there woods. In this video, I'm going to explain some of the things I saw when I set my trail camera up over the last 4 years. Flagging. Let's start with the obvious. White-tailed deer get their name from their white tails. They wag their tails from side to side, something we call flagging, every time they get scared. In this video, you'll see this buck sees something in the underbrush but doesn't know what it is. By flagging, he lets the other deer know that something's going on. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, he notices a coyote in them woods, in the grass no less, and he hightails it on out of there. Foot stomping. White-tailed deer let the other animals know that something's close by stomping their feet. This one probably sees a coyote or something out there, doesn't really know what it is. By stomping its feet, it tries to get that other animal to move so it can get a better look. At the same time, it lets the other deer know, hey, be careful. There's something out there. I just don't know what it is. Scraping. Bucks are territorial. This one is using his hooves to move the dirt around on the ground, something they call scraping. Well, he's leaving his scent behind. This lets the other bucks in the area know that I don't stop by here. It also lets the females know too. Lip curling. You see how this buck is raising his chin up? The doe has probably done stopped by and urinated on the ground. You see how he curls his lips? When he does that, he exposes the verminasal organ. It's a small diamond-shaped organ located on the roof of his mouth that helps him smell that urine. That helps keep him in peak condition so that he's ready to mate. Branch licking. A while back, I talked about how deer communicate with one another by scraping. Well, they also communicate by branch licking. When one buck licks a branch, it's like he's leaving his own personal calling card behind. In many ways, it's like he's telling the other deer, hey, now looky here now, buddy. This is my neighborhood, and if you don't watch it, you're going to have to reckon with me. And you best believe you don't want this smoke. Blowing. Did you just hear that? That deer gave a verbal cue to let all the other animals know that something is wrong. Well, we call that a blow. Listen for it again. There might be a predator or a hunter in the area, and the deer are just trying to let everyone know that they need to be on high alert. Tending bond. A tending bond is when a buck will guard and stand by a doe that might be coming in the heat. He might hang around her for anywhere between 24 and 48 hours, hoping that he'll get his chance. Although females live in small groups, he might pick out one and stick by her. Bucks can tell when females are all ready to breed. Those in heat are more restless, run from place to place, and urinate a lot more. They also separate themselves from the herd and are alone more often. By following the doe around, he's just biding his time and hoping that he'll get a chance to mate. Walking on a trail. It might seem like the deer in this clip are just walking from place to place, but they're actually walking on a very specific trail. Deer have something called interdigital glands on their feet. The gland leaves a yellowish mark and a scent on the ground that helps them communicate and identify one another. My trail camera captured footage of these deer walking on this path in about 41-degree weather. I can only wonder where they was going. Starting. Starting is when white-tailed deer run and jump 4 feet high in the air. Usually they do this when something done made them scared and they're just trying to get away. Look at this one here. See how he jumps high in the air and his tail's all lifted up? White-tailed deer, I tell you, they sure are graceful when they're starting. Chasing does. During rut, bucks will chase does all throughout the woods. They'll chase them hither and there and yonder, always trying to mate. Check out this footage right here of a buck chasing a doe as she moves south and then turns around and moves north. He's just relentless. He just won't quit. I know she must get tired of running from him, but he just won't give up. Running. Deer run for a number of reasons. Sometimes it's over dominance, territory, or to avoid a hunter, or to get away from a predator. It sure is beautiful to watch them run. Regardless of whether it's in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, nothing runs like a deer.